I got no time to parlay, unless it's big checks or parlays. I've been rich, it's not far away. Light the spliff and I stargaze. Consultation with the constellations. They said the world was in a dark phase. It got me desperado for protection. Carry big strap in a guitar case.
All right. It's time to pick back up with these live reactions as best as I can. So it's been a while since we've done for Tower God. I want to say back in December maybe. So season 3, episode 54, chapter 471, Tower of God. We're going to read this now. And for anyone who's new to the channel, first of all, hi, welcome. You don't have to see me in crusty with my crusty camera. I'm HD now, but I have been struck by I got a strike from neighbor before, so I've always play on the safe side. Don't have these panels on screen. So for anyone who's like, oh, such and such, they have their panel on screen and they never gotten in trouble, I did, so I don't have them on here. I don't do it for anything I live react to, which is only One Piece and Tower of God. So just follow along, or let's listen, or don't watch. It doesn't matter. Let's hop right in. So the last chapter, Karaka's fighting Chian Hiha. He was talking this shit. The Lobo Bia of the Windbird branch pulled up. Yama got into the cage. With the cage, got into the base with the cage. And one thing I want to say that was really good that I liked a lot was Yama's conversation with Kahelm, where Kahelm was all like, oh, I suck, I'm useless, I can't help, and he's like, bro, what's good with you? Like, you fought me and Van Kel at the same time, had the balls to pull up here and try to use Doom and the dog. I was about to say the dog niggas. I call them Houndborns. Houndborns just, to me, sounds better than canine people. The canine people, and basically, long story short, like, yo, help us in some shape or fashion so I can give the canine people a reason to let you live. And then him and Soho teleported them where they needed to be. So, yeah, let's start there. So Windbird pulled up with a bird. Ooh, bird gang, big news. So now you got the three brothers, the Baylord Brothers, right? Against a branch of the Lobo Bia family. There's Paul, there's Doom, there's Yama the goat. Is he really a branch leader? That's one hell of a pet bird he's got. Says Vankel. Yama, the two of us will deal with that guy. Okay, so Paul and Doom has his I assume has his fang because of the tattoo on his arm that's back looks similar to, I think, like the original design of the fang from the Canine Tooth Festival. I could be recalling that incorrectly, but I'm pretty sure he has it back now. You protect the cage while we're fighting. Find some way to get past that wall. I actually don't have an issue with Doom. I think he's alright. I actually like Doom. Yama's the dude. Don't get it twisted, but I actually really like Doom. I don't have any issue with him. That wall's not stopping me. Cannons, fire! So they got guns. He's shooting. Boom. Did this wipe out some ships too? Or are those the El Pathion's little, if I sink my lighthouse up to the El Pathion, he has home court advantage. He's got more niggas than Van Kel and whatnot. He has all his people on his side, and since they're playing defense and the offense, he's so cocky. Shut up, you stink. I'm not an Pantheon fan. I don't like people who get too confident when like the odds are stacked with them. I don't like people who talk shit when the odds are in their favor. I don't respect it. Anywho, the cannon fire didn't do anything against the walls. The guide was right. Ugh, we didn't even make she was right. We didn't even make a dent in the wall with all that firepower. I guess it's only one option. The fire cannons ain't gonna work. Okay. Change the modules. Prepare to fire the ultra weight heavy needle. I like that they're like almost look like they're in these canine people look like they're in like constructors, like a construction uniform. Tell user story, slave and needle, Tower God, 52nd floor, the intrusion, chapter 2. At almost the same time that our people decided to fight Jihad's army, that guide sent me some information about the second defensive wall. In most cases, the defensive walls around the base of the 10 families are enchanted with mysterious spells. Oh, so bam. We good. There's a good chance. Can I just interject for one? I'm upset, but I feel like the usage of spells have felt very meaningless in the face of Bam, because he can just be like nope, 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 and I feel like if there was some kind of limitation, he couldn't just do that. Like if he obviously if there's any spell and he's around, there's no reason to be. Where I feel like spells could have been something way more interesting, but we kind of have like a Kamijo Toma Asta-esque cheat code. We could just cancel it, or like, you know, anti-magic in a way kind of thing. But I knew only the 10 great family leaders of Jihad have the power to break the spell, so it's impossible to penetrate the wall with physical force or Shinsu. Let's get. Well, there's a good chance the Slayer candidate can break it with his power, so there's only really one option. We'll create a giant needle, we'll fire like a cannon. When the Slayer candidate gets to the wall and breaks the spell, we'll fire the giant needle just at the right moment and break down the wall. We immediately place all our effort to creating the needle and manage to complete the giant needle. Hurry up, Slayer candidate. Send our interceptors. Protect the cage from the enemies. If we don't make it to the wall, we're all doomed. Outside the first defensive wall. Oh yeah, Charlie dipped. So Charlie and Bam were having a little like rematch. I like Charlie a lot. Charlie is actually a cool character. I might talk about why I like him so much, but basically, like, you think am I invisible? And then one of his niggas were like, yo, that's one of the heroes from the wall. And he's like, I'm Charlie. I'm the invisible man. He cut. He cut. I'm not a fan of Cha, by the way. I can't believe me saying that in my last video for Tower of God. Got me in so much shit. You must be one of those Muppets. I only have one friend that's ever called me a Muppet before, so it's funny. You've been lucky. There's no way we can beat that guy who, while the Altar Director has been summoned away, we're not allowed inside the wall because we're not of the army. Let's just hope the army gets rid of them. I'm not sure that'll be possible. That guy hasn't even shown us a tenth of his power yet. What? It was just a few years ago I found him at the last station, but it's like he's become a completely different person since then. Honestly, it's hard to imagine how powerful he'll be in the future if he survives this battle. He'll be an unstoppable beast. Let's go, Sir Slayer candidate and Misguide, as Misguide requested. We brought the fastest floating ship we could find. Let's rescue your master. Everyone's waiting for you, Slayer candidate. Since you're the only one who can break the spell on the defensive wall. I don't like how subservient he's acting. That's the main thing that turned me off of Cha. Just like, wasn't he the leader or the co-leader of Hidden Grove? Like, he just come out like, I'ma just do his bidding. Like, bro, you that nigga. We could work with him, and you have to bow down. And that's just too much. That's just all I'm saying. If it's connected to the fierce human stuff and maybe, you know, some stuff with V because they were part of Fug, I could get it more, but for now, he ain't it. Neither is Doan. Make sure you go and break the spell for us. I will. There's Bam. Look at Hwaryun. Look at her. Oh my goodness. Hey, you're here. You know, this wool nigga kind of growing on me. But I hope he don't come back eventually at some point. I don't want him and this guy to stay Kel. I don't care about them. Move them from my sight. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Captain Snake, the best warship pilot around. Let's go. I'll drive as fast as I can to save all your master and friends. Hold on tight. Oh, that guy's here too. Okay, so we're back to Doom. He's fighting against the Windbird or the bird. He's throwing his little things at it, like his little... You know when he was like under the spell and he's like spiraling out with those little purple stuff? Like that's it seems like he's doing a decent job. It just disappeared. Okay, maybe not. The wind! Oh, it became wind? Uh-oh. It's coming for Paul. You guys little 4 balls of light up. The green ones. Damage. Should I go help them? And then Evankel looks surprised. It looks like another Lobo. Is that another Lobo Bia family head? Not family head. A branch leader coming through? It looks like some monkey thing throwing some shit at him. Who are you? Wow, are you the famous Infernal Evankel? Are you one of those branch leaders from the whatever of the Lobo Bia family? Of course not. Don't be silly. Our branch merged with another branch ages ago, so we don't have a branch leader. That's interesting. We'll speak on that later. I'm an advanced ranker, Didiano, a blood relative of the former branch leader. Advanced ranker, Lobo Bia Didiano. Advanced ranker, you think a little amateur like you can beat me? Don't be ridiculous. Hey, Evankel, I heard you lost your position as a ruler a few years ago and you're not even in the top 100 rankers anymore. Maybe you're not as tough as you think. Okay. Okay. You gotta talk your shit. I get it, but you're not making top 60 if you ate the shit. And like, even if her rank is lower, that doesn't change how much power she has. So just cut it out. But I guess her ruler position helped her because it's like it's a test. It's a regular floor where they become regulars and whatnot and go up and end up taking the test to climb the tower. But it's maybe the fact that she killed the previous ruler too is a big deal. But I remember she should go battlefield just burning people. Haha, go ahead and kill me if you can. Didn't anyone teach you any manners? How dare you talk to me like that? Paul Shinsu, green beast swimming through the river of death. I hate that fucking name. The birds coming towards Paul. Jeez, where the hell did that come from? It's so big and fast. Are you guys canine people? Come to think of it, I've heard of some guys like them before in the family. So they're not even like that well known. How come no one knows anything in this tower? I swear to no one. Like, you're a branch leader. You don't know about these canine people, dog? Are you a new nigga? The family leader took in one of the test subjects from the. Okay, you know. Never mind. You know. So you heard about it. I'm sorry. I take it back. Oh, he talking his talk. So they had a faithful leader who only served his master. That's right. You know all about it. But I heard the leader couldn't hide his dark side and he tried to bite his master, like a traitor. Chuckle. Doom? What's he talking about? Are we from the Lobo Bia family? Traitor? What's this all about? You guys don't know nothing, eh? That's a bunch of lies, Paul. Like you said, our father, the leader of the canine people, swore an oath of loyalty to the leader of the Lobo Bia family for taking him in. So that's what he looks like. The tail. I'm trying to see what he looks like, his design in the back. Then he made a group of canine people, turned them into servants who did all the dirty work for the family and carried out the family leader's orders unquestionably. Unlike you guys, we were never acknowledged as a real branch of the family, so we have to stay in the shadows being treated like a cursed race. Because like we know there's feline people and goat people. Goat man. Remember Too Raw about to put Yas Ratchet down. You heard it here first. But yeah, they're still part of the family. So like the canine people see for some reason, is it cause of the fact that he turned against his master and bit his hand? Is that why they're kind of shunned? But I swear my father never insulted the family leader or bared his teeth in front of him. So he's just a dog. He's subservient. Like Dio said, I don't like dogs for their subservient nature. Serving his master of the family, the family leader was my father's only source of pride. But you fell for that coward Yas Ratchet's lies and branded my father a traitor and made the canine people kill him. So this guy is old. Like, he's been around. So I kind of don't like that they kept referring to him as a kid. Because I thought maybe he was like on a come up. I thought he was like a... Like within the tower. Within the tower's age, he was like a younger person. But seems like he's been around. So he has a deep history with the canine people. My father patiently waited for his master to change his mind and made a mockery of his whole life. And they made a mockery of his whole life. You people are the real traitors, not my father. Listen here, Paul. We canine people have always worked in the shadows for the Lobo Bia family. Well, fuck all that now. Like, why are you taking pride in that? Like, this is not the time for that. You guys have separated, became your own people. You're the ones... Okay, there you go. You're the ones who murdered and betrayed my father. Go get him. My father never did anything to disgrace himself. Doom is too soon to transform so much. No, it's not. Do it. Oh, he look raw. Hey, look at his head. Oh, that's clean. He looks raw. Oh, that's what I was talking about. The design on his arm is the one that was on his chest. That's the tattoo. That's what I was thinking about. I'm sorry. So Doom's partial transformation of Wild Dog with a purple right wing. Now I'm gonna make you pay for insulting my father. You got some nerve, mutt. How dare you show your... Why is everyone in these like manhwas, like webtoons, so easily insulted? How dare you show your teeth to a branch leader? And this is back at the cage. I see a bunch of stuff blowing up. I'll kill you all. Miss Kanhong, don't stray too far from the cage. Looks like she's doing her thing. seize the cage and shut down the control room, but company commander, the troops are so afraid they can't even move. That guy that can't even move. Yo, Yama just putting fear in them. Damn it, Savior. That's my guy. That's my guy right there. Who's that? That damn. Hey! That damn dude. I don't like this plan, but I know it's war, but these are the souls of warriors. We don't have a choice. Shibisu and Hats, we have to do whatever it takes to win here. Why should we feel sorry for the people we've killed? Oof. Let's go! Inside the cage. An abandoned house with no owner. Look at Rack. Yo, Rack. In Biggin. Why you always in chibi mode, bro? Tee up. Tee up. We are ready to see Rack, the leader, go ham. Well, are you feeling stronger now? Not really. I still need a lot more time. But there are many rankers and hierarchies in this fight. There's even a branch leader. Killing them would probably help me recover my old power. By the way, I never expected you to be the first one to offer me help. Scumbag Kun is back. That's what we like to see. Well, I'm the kind who will do whatever it takes to win. But don't tell Bam, okay? Yes, sir. That's what I'm trying to... Thank you. That's what this is. Oh, don't worry. I will tell him your closest friends sacrifice the spirits of dead warriors to revive the worst slayer of all. This guy thinks he's the worst slayer. I just told you not to say that. It makes me sound like a monster. Ha. I thought you were a monster anyway. As long as this plan works and I get my power back, I'll catch Caliban for the Slayer candidate as you ask. Okay, I'm counting on you, and that's where the chapter ends. That was it. I've been agreeing with so many little decisions here and there. We've hopped into the war immediately. Everyone's getting something to do. I do hope at the very least, 'cause I know Jihad Army doesn't have regulars. We know about like Levi and whatnot. You know, remember Korean Riddler, the bum, the fraud, with his questionnaire Scantron. So maybe there's regulars in the army too. I'm gonna assume not just rankers and above. So, Hatsu and all those guys could do something just aside from just getting souls for and Kun's power up for White. But if he gets his full power back, I think maybe he could give Caliban a lot of trouble. So stay tuned for that. We'll see what's gonna happen with Doom and Paul, because it looks like we're starting to hop into some secrets of their family and origin. We got a little bit when Yama approached Doom. So it looks like Yama didn't even really know the truth of his own origin. So only Doom, the eldest brother, actually knows a lot, which makes sense. And because in a lot of ways there was turmoil and infighting and all kind of stuff, that may not be the type of information you want to disclose, especially with Yama's power was rising and they ended up challenging him. They all fought and kicked him out. Anywho, good chapter. I'm out of here. Y'all be safe. Here.
Red dot on my body and she aiming with the scope. With the bullet in my heart, cause it's the only way to cope. Wait, I cannot live without you, let the left really my throat. In my throat, I let my flower, she can leave me here to float. Wait, red dot on my body and she aiming with the scope.